Okay, so this has a few steps to it. The first thing we're gonna do is put the gathering in between your two notches on your sleeve cap. So you should have two notches, one here and one here.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is you have to change your stitching to a 4 at least to do the gathering stitch because it's looser. It'll allow you to pull and gather your sleeves together.
What do you mean gathering?
I'll show you in 1 second. To gather your sleeve properly is getting all the excess and pushing it together like that. You're gonna do it twice to make sure that it's secure, and gathering thread does like to come out. So that's why you do 2 rows of stitching. So we're gonna do it at 1/4 of an inch, which is shortcut to that is just making sure your fabric touches the edge of your foot, and then we're gonna go back and do 1/2 of an inch. So that'll be your 2 rows. So I'm just gonna quickly put it in.
This one is for gathering.
Yes. So I'm just going to quickly gather around the sleeve cap. And it's going to end at this notch here. You always want to leave a long tail. Otherwise you won't be able to gather it. It'll come out.
So if those things pops out at the back, those
that means the tension is too loose.
Yeah.
So I just went ahead and adjusted it. Normally, don't touch the tension because it's normally set, but sometimes people mess with it. It's usually about like this much if the screw is showing. So now I'm going to go back and do the 1/2 an inch, which you want the fabric to line up with the 1/2 inch mark.
Do you always have to make a gathering even for like a normal sleeve like this? Like this doesn't have any gathering?
No, because it's a knit sleeve. There's different sleeves and they all don't gather. But that comes a lot later when you start to learn about that. So you just want to control your speed.
Do you have to buy the sewing machine at home?
What happened?
Did you need to buy the sewing machine at home?
Yes, I would recommend it, but I would probably do a lot of my sewing here. Okay, so I gathered my sleeve cap. A little bit of long tail. So now it's gathered. To gather it, I just lifted it up from here to make it easier. You want to pull your bobbin thread. So the bobbin comes from the bottom. So that's what I'm going to grab. And see, notice the tension difference. This is the first one I adjusted it. Now it's like that. It's a lot better. I wouldn't worry about that now. Just know that's something that can like come up. Okay, so I'm going to grab these 2 bobbin threads and pull. Now I can gather. And you want to gather evenly. So I'm going to do like 1/2 here. I'm going to switch to this side, pull my bobbin threads. And now I'm going to gather this side. And then you can kind of like take a pin or something and like distribute the gathers, but you'll really do that once you get to the sewing in the sleeve. So now to complete the sleeve, I'm going to turn it right sides together, matching the top, making sure like the end matches. It does. The notches are just like a little bit off. That's okay. See, the sleeve is not exactly straight. That's why I wouldn't recommend putting a notch on the side, because like it doesn't correspond perfectly. Okay. So this is all I got. I'm gonna pin one more. I'm gonna pin one more time, and now I'm gonna sew my sleeve closed, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to press a seam.
But now we're gonna sew the pins, right?
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm gonna sew it a 1/2 inch. I usually like hand walk it for like 2 stitches. This is the back tack, and then now I'm gonna sew at a 1/2 inch. And you want to sew like at a good speed. You don't have to like go super fast. That's when things tend to go bad. And I'm gonna back stitch at the end. See? Smooth, straight stitch. I usually clip my threads. That's just something that makes it look less messy. Take the pins out. And that's it. I would stop that one because that'd be too long.